Hey everybody, it's Nick, and it is Monday, and I am here to have you ask me anything today. So today is a day that you can have any question you have about Define My Day or self-improvement in general. Ask it today. So hopefully we get some good participation from everybody on board, and I look forward to hearing what you have to talk about. This was a busy weekend for us here. I think it's going to be our last snowy weekend. Maybe it's wishful thinking. I don't know, but it was cold this weekend, down to 8 degrees Saturday night, and yesterday we took the boys. I took the boys out to a local golf course and had them fly down the hills because the snow is heavily packed. It was like ice and some kids had some jumps made, so they had a blast for about 2 hours. And today had a real hard time getting out of bed. But we had a busy weekend. I spent some time cooking. We made pulled pork tacos one night. The boys were they saw them on the Amazon device, and so they're like, "Oh yeah, we want pulled pork tacos." So we made those one night. I made Turkish meatballs on Thursday. Nicholas had his first ever fried fish sandwich. He's got an egg allergy, so I had to find fried fish patties that didn't have like egg in the batter, and he loved those. So we did fish sandwiches on Friday for the first Friday in Lent. So we did all sorts of fun activities. One of the things that I've been doing that is really like, you know how you just find something that fits, like, and kind of motivates you to do what you know you need to do. So I've been doing workouts for years, and one of the things I really don't enjoy, like I can lift weights. I lift weights like 5-6 days a week. The one thing I don't enjoy is cardio, and I just can't get into it. I don't like running. I don't like a lot of stuff. I like, like playing a sport is fun. Swimming I can do, but it's hard to do that. Like, it takes work to just get there to do it. But so an ad has been popping up on my feed for the Oculus, and so I talked with you guys about it last week, and I ended up buying it. I had some gift cards burning a hole in my pocket, so I bought it on Monday from Best Buy, and they delivered it same day, which I think is amazing. I love these companies that are doing that right now. And I got it and immediately went to. So the ad was actually not for the Oculus. The ad was for an app called Supernatural, and it's a VR cardio workout, and I love it. I love it. So I got the Oculus. I got this app. It's like $20 a month or something like that, and they have a new workout every day. And you can go through the entire backlog of workouts also. So you can, if you have they have like 4 or 5 coaches, different intensity workouts, and you can pick what you want. You can pick by the coach, by the intensity, or you can just go back and look at everything. And it's all modern music. Well, I wouldn't say modern music. So they use some are modern music, other ones are classical. Like today, the one I did was a 30-minute workout that had a lot of classic music. It had Cream, it had Allman Brothers, it had oh geez, Queen. It was good, like classic rock. They also have classical music too, but I like the more modern stuff. They have more modern pop and rock and even 90s and 80s stuff. So it was really cool. The one thing I don't like is I get this ring around my face from wearing the thing. But small price to pay. I literally, like, you can step into this, and I'll start off saying, "Oh, I'll just do a low intensity 10-minute workout or something," right? And then I end up like going to the next one and going to the next one and going to the next one, and I'll be there for like an hour. And it's fun. Now I am sore. I've been pretty sore. Like, my joints are a little sore because it's a little more movement. It's low intensity or low impact. I would say low impact, but it's still pretty intense. Like, there's some squats, lunges, a lot of arm movements. But I got to tell you, like, my cardio is through the roof. My heartbeat monitor on my watch has me, in the 150s, 160s, 170s sometimes, depending on the intensity of the workout. A lot of them hover in the 120s and 130s. But the calorie burn is crazy. Like the calorie burn that I've been seeing in my workout app on my iPhone is nuts. So it's been really good. And my point of all of this is, there's things we know we need to do, whether it's be more disciplined, eat better, or whatever. So when we find that process or that way of doing what we need to do, rather than running up against the grain or making it, doing something that's hard for us, some things are going to be hard. We have to pick what we want to be hard. And so for me, I've picked, this type of workout, and it fits for me. Now, I don't want anybody to see me doing this because I probably look really silly in the moment doing it. But when you're in the world, when you're standing in New Zealand or you're standing in Scotland or you're standing on another planet and you're listening to music and you have this coach in your ear talking to you, it's really good. I mean, it's really immersive. They've really done well at gamifying fitness. And so, kind of looking forward to where this goes. On a sad note, one of the coaches, the coach you're introduced to when you first start it, she's really, really good. She's really uplifting. She's got a good message. She's like kind of in your ear through the workout, and you can tell it's a little bit more authentic. It doesn't sound like somebody's just repeating things to you that they heard sound good or whatever. It just doesn't seem fake, And she posted on Instagram on Friday that her husband died. He died driving to visit her. I guess they live apart at the moment while she's taking on this new role. And he died in a car accident on the way to go visit. And it was like, it's weird because I Friday after, reading this, it kind of made me sad. It impacted me a little bit, maybe more than I thought it would. With a stranger that I just not even was aware of before Tuesday. But I think when somebody when somebody comes into your life and they kind of they impact you in a positive way, even in the smallest amount. Then to see something bad happen to them kind of impacts you. And I think that's kind of like I was trying to think about, like, why is it impacting me as much as it would on Friday? And even it's kind of like every time I go into a workout, I think about it. So it's even this morning, like to hear her say things, real positive things, and then know in contrast what she's going through currently. It's kind of weird. It's a different kind of, thing to experience, but the message being, I think, appreciate what you have. It's the workout I did on Monday or Friday after finding out about this. One of the things she said is that there's somebody out there, no matter how bad you think you have it. And you've heard me say this before too, right? No matter how bad you think you have it, there's somebody out there that would love to be in your position right now. There's somebody that would love to be leading the life that you have. And so, we can get locked into what's wrong. We can get locked into what we need to fix. We can get locked into all the bad going on in our lives and really not be even aware of the good things we have. And so, there are people suffering real tragedies, and we tend to blow up, the smallest slight into the biggest thing. I mean, you're at the grocery store and somebody is rude to you, and that's a big deal. Well, meanwhile, major loss is happening for people. And so, I think that's something we have to keep in mind, and that's why we have some of the exercises built into Define My Day that we do. It's that, that what do I appreciate today? And, when we find it really hard to write down the things that we appreciate, that's when we need to do that exercise. That's the discipline we need to have, when you feel that it's hard to right, find that thing that, what do I appreciate today? Like, it's easy. Like, when it's easy, it's not changing your mindset. When it's easy, you're already sort of there. So you're just kind of doing the practice, and it's like low resistance, right? But when it's hard, when you're waking up, maybe in the middle of a crisis, in the middle of conflict, and if you're waking up and you just feel funky, that's the time when we need to work to think about the thing we appreciate. When we need to spend more time on that thing we need to appreciate. What good do I have regardless of what bad is going on in my life right now? What good do I have? So that's why that is built in there, because it's there's always some perspective that we could attain when we do that. The other aspect of this is that if we spend time funky all the time, then when real crisis hits, we're not going to have any strength to get through it. So we need to take these opportunities when things are okay, when things are normal, when things are not critically low, like we're critically bad. We need to take these times to build ourselves, to build our strength, build our resolve, build our discipline, build financial reserves. Like whatever we can do to take advantage of the good times. And I don't mean take advantage in a bad way, but really like appreciate the good times, because then when the hard times hit, if there's no reserve of strength, of character, of discipline, if there's no reserve, it's going to be that much harder to get through. So the more we can build ourselves up now, the better, because when the hard times hit, we have to have something in the tank to get through it. All right, I'm going to get into the comments because I've seen some comments going by here. Remember, today is our Ask Me Anything day. So if you ask questions, I'm happy to answer them, and I'll hang out with you. Otherwise, this is gonna be a short session. So I hope if you have anything that you've been dying to know or anything you need some perspective on, ask a question and we'll get moving in it. Hold on one second. My kid is at the door. What's up, buddy?
I really need help. I'm doing the timeline. I forget everything
that we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay. Can it wait for a little bit? You have to do it
now.
You have to do it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll be in 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. All right. So it's going to be short anyway, isn't it? All right. So, good morning, everybody. I'm not going to go through them individually because obviously my kid needs me. I apologize for that. Do you ever go live on the TikTok platform or on there with messages? I don't. I haven't gone on there because while I find TikTok hilarious, and I do wish I had that. I don't feel like I do right now. I've seen some people that I follow try to get on there, and I haven't been able to kind of picture myself on there. I don't know. So I'm not there yet. Maybe sometime soon. Yes, absolutely. Asking about TT it's become a very popular mental health platform with tips from health to organization. Oh, asking about TikTok. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I see that, and and it's probably an age group that we could get into a little bit more, and I haven't been there yet. And I've actually been sort of avoiding the platform altogether because it can be a time suck for myself. I know, it would be really good, right? I wouldn't feel, talk about being authentic. Like, I feel like it would be like so outside of my comfort zone that it wouldn't look authentic. It could be a growth platform for me though, like growth, mentally. Bill, I am wrapping up. I'm in the last chapters right now of The Second Mountain. It's a great book. I would absolutely go out and get The Second Mountain right now. It's you know they get into everything from relationships to mindset and community. It's amazing. It's amazing. Religion. There's a lot of good content in religion about in there. Amy says, "Good morning. So glad to be in Arizona and feel so bad for those in Texas." Absolutely. Very grateful and thankful for the blessings of my life. Yeah, Texas was crazy. My brother's down there, and my dad was telling me today that he was just wrapped up in as many layers as possible. Ah, the discussion on spoons, Angel. I'm glad you reminded me. We do. You and I need to get together with that. If you could email me this week, and maybe let me know how you think we should go about talking about that, because you're the expert on that. So if you could email me, maybe we should get together, maybe even do a quick Zoom call to talk about that. I'll have to check it out. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So different vibe, I guess. We're sort of getting bigger than tweens that were doing it before. My kid wants to be on it. He's 10, but there were some girls doing some stuff on there that I don't want him exposed to yet. So I've kept him off. But we do, like, if I ever go through there and catch some NFL, the NFL channel does some really good stuff with the players. So I'll save those for him and show him. Last 2 years have been a lot of bad things happen, so I really appreciate doing I appreciate section. Awesome. Having a hard time staying focused. Martha, get into the user group and talk with the users there. One of the things that may help you is we put out that goals worksheet in the user group at the top of the worksheet in the announcements, or at the top of the group in the announcements, and that may be able to help you kind of refine what you feel like you should be focusing on. Do I do stretching? Yes, I do. I Googled light worker. I couldn't find your comment, and I Googled light bringer, I think is and I came up with something completely different. There's like a book series about it. Light worker. That's what I needed. I'll look it up again. I do stretch. I stretch before and after all of my workouts, and I do some in the morning and the evening, mainly because I'm just getting so. As I get older, my joints aren't quite what they used to be. The grid page, Jonah. Look, that question is asked all the time in the user group, and I would look in there. Some people use it to be creative. I use the boxes to track my macros. I just put a macro in each row, and then I use columns to just check off how many I've used through the day. But other people do them for a lot of different things. That's actually why I created it, so I could track things like that. Cool. I'm gonna run out because my kid needs me. I apologize. Lynn's tending to her father right now, and so I've been a single parent for about 2 weeks now. But let me take care of him. And maybe we'll have to schedule something else later this week to make up for this time. I'm cutting out on you pretty early. Have a great day, and we'll get this going again. I apologize. Take care. Have a good day.